We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Buying some time left. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Hall once more. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Off play action, it's Fields. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go. Green 19, get that.
First down throw for Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green, Delta. Right.
A pistol snap. Fields. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Snot. Green 19, get that. Eleven. Go.
Air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He has it at the 13. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jumps in up the middle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long. It's Allen. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Field throwing here. Firing one deep for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
319!
Play action now with Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They motion the tight end over. Throw here, 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the Bills' first down.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
To the air again, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. We've set it downs from 37. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Allen on third down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, Jets, what?
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Go.
From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Don't jump. Ready? Green.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills get their first points of this game just before halftime. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, son. 222. You got a mini base. What?
Fields on 1st down. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go.
Fields now on 3rd. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, just
Fields looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Throwing on 1st down, Fields. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Lunch right.
2nd down and 10, Fields. He's going deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
319,
Fields on 3rd. It's caught by Wilson. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Polk with a point after. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Strong with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Palmer motioning right. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Allen to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive with Hall. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Fields out of the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that means 3rd down coming up. To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Give to Johnson to start this drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll go right side with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Angel. Green, extend. Right.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Right.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now a carry by Johnson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Allen. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Going with Johnson here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brandon Stevens has it.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go, Snot. Move the tag, move the Snot. Go.
Fields to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. All right.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Slot man motioned over. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right.
Now it's Fields. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Cook trying this one up the gut. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Davis up the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This from 40 on the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Wisnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. Green.
Coming right is Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets trailed by a field goal.
At the 22-yard line.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Buys time, rolling right. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Big loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Alpha. Here we go. 19 instruction. Trim slant. West right zip. Sit high.
Throwing now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. Green. High.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. No, it's incomplete. So instead of the field goal tying this game, they're still going to trail by 3 after they turn it over on downs. A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. Cook will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
On the sneak, it's Allen. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it, so the defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. The Jets take their first time out, and they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Davis takes it straight ahead. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Timeout taken by New York. That's in 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Very nice.
He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 551, 551.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Turn low, sir. Hey, 10. No much. Stay high.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. And it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, can't. What's right? You got what? Chips left. Say hi.
To throw. On the move, headed right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from New York.
Your blades are sharpened with precision.